Hello universe! Today I'm going to take you through my simple step-by-step planning process for yearly and quarterly planning. But no matter what time of the year you are doing this, don't worry, the focus is on the quarterly planning so you can still plan along. Now, when you download the Notion or PDF version of this planning method, this is what it is going to look like. There are a couple of steps. Don't be scared by the text. This is all things that are just for explanation, for understanding. And the very first thing that you're going to have to do is create your yearly view, which happens if you click one button in Notion. And if you're using the PDF, it's just in a different file. And this is what it looks like. We're going to fill this out really quickly. I have created my yearly view already, and I can move on to the next step, which is setting the yearly goals. There is this concept in personal development called the aspects of life, and it is essentially this circle with the different things that you could think of when you think about your life. For example, there is health, recreation, social life, romantic life, career, money, personal growth, and physical environment. And the idea of this is that you just go through the aspects of your life and rate them by importance. So let's just take 2 minutes. I have some example values here and rate the aspects of our life so we can see which ones are the most important to us right now. I'm done. If you are doing this exercise for the very first time, you might need a little bit longer, but I've done it before, so I was able to fill it out really quickly. And if you're wondering what this is for, that's because we're going to set goals to work on our top 3 aspects of life. We're going to set 3 goals, and you might decide that one aspect is so important that all 3 goals will go towards this aspect, or you will do 2 goals for one and 1 for another, or you might do 1 goal for each aspect. And this way we're just going to go and set 3 goals. This should take about 3 to 4 minutes. Again, I was able to finish pretty quickly because I've had a lot of thoughts about this, but it could take a little longer. Just think, what do you want to do in a year's time? What do you want to have achieved that might help? And try to be as realistic, as attainable as possible. So I have in my health, I know this could be a bit controversial, but I do want to lose 5 kilograms because I used to weigh 5 kilograms less. In my career goals, I would like to reach 15,000 subscribers. I hate saying it like this because it's not about having the subscribers, but it's something that is measurable. And you will see that when I break this down into habits, I'm actually not going to focus on this outcome as much as on my input, which is much healthier. And finally, in my recreation section, I wanted to visit new cities so that I can discover a new place that I would like to move to, because I've been wanting to move for a really long time. The next step is something that we're going to do every quarter. So these goals, we only have to set them once per year. But quarterly, we're going to have some milestones, because reaching 15,000 subscribers or losing 5 kilos is such a big goal. So what we want to do is, on the top section of this table, we're going to write our SMART goals. And on the bottom, we're going to write our first milestones. So thinking about these goals, what can you achieve in 90 days time to work towards them? Let's spend a few minutes thinking about that. Ready? Here are the milestones that I have written down. To lose 5 kilograms in the next year, I could lose 1.5 in the next 90 days. To reach 15,000 subscribers, I could reach 6.5 in the next 90 days. And to visit new cities and decide on one to move to within the next year, I could visit 3 cities in the next 90 days. Now, the second step of this process is to think about the habits and actions that will take you there. What can you do as a habit? What can you start regularly doing to achieve your milestone within the next 90 days? And what action, if the habit is not applicable, can you take within the next 90 days to take yourself closer to the milestone? So we're going to write our milestones here on top of the table, and then we're going to write 2 either habits or actions. Could be both, could be 2 actions, could be 2 habits. So what I have is to lose 1.5 kilograms, I have to track my workouts or my yoga session 4 times a week. I will also want to track my meals and macros daily using MyFitnessPal to enter the data. So a very specific habit. To reach 6.5 thousand subscribers, I told you I will not be controlling anyone, but the things that I'm going to focus on is uploading 12 videos in the next 3 months. So every week a video, and tracking my weekly strategy. And to visit 3 potential cities, I want to, and these are actionable steps, plan a city scouting session. So sit down for 2 hours and plan which cities I would like to visit. And I would like to plan a train and hotel booking session. These are 2 actionable steps. This is everything that needs to be done quarterly. And the next step is to create wish lists. So not everything is habits and goals and milestones. Say you want to join a new yoga class, but this is not one of your goals or priorities, or you want to visit something really interesting like the Eiffel Tower. This would be something that is on your wish list. But to write down these things, of course, you're going to need some help. And the help that I thought about, we're going to have a few wishes probably in each of the aspects of life. So career, health, money. I have a few examples written down as well. And there's a few extra categories like things to buy, to read, to listen, to watch. We're going to go to the actual planning page, the place where you are going to have everything written down to put on your wall, your desktop, your Notion, whatever. And we're going to write the things down here. Milestones. So I have a few things written down here. In terms of career, starting a newsletter, establishing a contact with another creator. In terms of health, I would like to sign up for a massage that I have been to before. Would like to open an investment account and an application in terms of money, or have a call with 2 of my best friends. Obviously, the first quarter is going to be what is most clear. So signing up for a massage might come here, maybe having that call. What you want to do essentially is place the items from your wish list that you are sure about when they are going to happen inside of your quarterly plans. And if you are doing this on paper, you're just going to have this little table or however you want to format it, and there's going to be a few different plans in it. And that's just things from your bucket list. If you think about your bucket list, it gets you to do a lot more than you would normally do. Let's go back to the beginning of the page and fill out the rest, and it's all going to become very, very clear. Next, you're going to do your weekly planning, and you're going to take a moment to look at your bucket list and your habits to see if you need to add them as real events inside your weekly plan. And after that, at the end of each quarter, you want to review your milestones and habits and actions, and you want to plan the milestones for the next quarter. And finally, whenever you have ideas, go to your bucket list, fill it out, and see if you can put them inside a certain quarter. That is everything you need to do. And that's pretty much it for the whole planning method. Now, if you would like to simplify this, if you can come up with whatever things that you have on your wish list on a whim without any help, you could just enter them right here as you come up with them and have a tentative quarter that you're going to do them. For example, here you want to play pool and meet a llama. And if you also want to remove your yearly goals and just have them placed somewhere else, then you can have this really simplified view to look at every then and again that is just related to things that you have to do in this quarter or in the near future. And I hope this video was helpful to you. Next, we're going to talk about weekly planning, which is something that I think is crucially important. And if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.